So we will start by creating a virtual machine. Click on next. Now over here we will specify the name of the machine, and right now I have Mavericks, OS X Mavericks over here, but don't worry, I'll be giving links to articles or videos in the description to install High Sierra or Mojave. So just make sure you have disabled this, and now go to hard disk and remove the hard disk because we have a virtual CD available. So I'll just click over here and click on browse. In D drive I have OS X Mavericks available. You can install Mavericks, or you can select the disk of Mavericks, and don't worry, I'll be giving you disks for High Sierra and Mojave, so you don't have to worry about that. So just click on start and the installation will start. So the virtual machine will boot up, and you can actually maximize it by going to view full screen and click on switch. This will maximize and you will get a full display. So enter OS X Mavericks, you can click the same, and the next thing you have to do is select the language. Now the installation from here is pretty simple. You can follow the installation from here on your own, but right now I'll be explaining everything because few people are new to OS X and they don't know much about it. So click on install, and next thing you have to do is go to utilities. Since the hard disk is not yet formatted, you should go to disk utilities and select the drive on which you have to install OS X. So in our case it will be the 25 GB or 22 GB hard disk. Go to partitions and create one partition, and in newer versions of hard disk you'll have to select GUID partitioning and click on erase. So in newer versions you have to click on erase, and for installing Mavericks or even other versions of Naresh, you can use this method. So now the partition has been created. You can close disk utility and select the partition, click on install, and the installation will start. So Naresh creates like all the newer versions of OS X bootable disk, so you can follow his blog and download whatever is required, but this is not a stable OS X until you have a beast configuration. So if your system configuration is a high-end system, for example you have 32 or 64 GB of RAM, and you have a good processor, a good GPU graphic card, then you won't face any issues in virtualization. But if your system is a small system with 4 GB or 8 GB RAM, then I would suggest you to follow the stable method in the course and make sure you get all the Kexts files first and the EFI folders fixed, so all the configuration, boot flags and stuff, before proceeding with the installation. So right now our course is almost complete. We have a bonus section for all our OneLith students. We'll discuss about that in the next section.